Hi, welcome to the next edition of Jank Tank. Today is a little bit different. We're going to be playing and testing out a deck that used to be a thing in Pioneer, but it's not anymore. And we're going to see if it can't make a comeback. That is Esper Legends. So this deck was built around the concept of Thalia Raffine, so that maybe we can get, taxing effects and all that kind of jazz. And then we try to just kind of use Plaza of Heroes to protect our legendary creatures. We'll just kind of taking over the game. I don't know how good this deck is going to be. The new cards, we don't really have that many new cards from Foundations in this deck, because this deck is just pretty much just fun stuff. I haven't really got a chance to play this deck all that much, and I kind of want to see how this deck does in 2025. So we're going to try it out today, see how it does, and yeah, we'll go from there. If you like Esper Legends, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification bar for future videos. We're on our way to 2,000 subs. Let's get there by the end of the new year. Or actually, it's just the end of this year. It's a pretty long ways, but let's get into the deck. Let's see the deck in action. So our deck, we have our 2 Dinics, we have a couple of 4 Nashies, 4 Thalias, 4 Fiends, and 3 Shieldrids, some Thoughtseizes, some 3 Pushes, some Banishing Verses to answer opposing Annexes. We don't actually have Mutavaults, so keep that in mind. We can't really necessarily have demons. We do have Raffine, that which also is a demon. So that's kind of nice as a backup demon. We have Sheltered by Ghosts as a way to just answer something, and also give our legends a little extra ward. Wandering Emperor, just a strong planeswalker. Sideboard, if you need a little bit more counter magic, we have No More Lies, Spell Queller, and Mystical Disputes. If we need to stop combo decks, we have Idling of the Rhetoric. And we also have Graveyard Hate with Ashiok and Rest in Peace. We have an Edict effect. We have some Sweeper effects with Meathook Massacre. We have a Lockdown against combo decks. We also have Unmoored Ego to exile their combo. We have a Narset to stop card draw, which is great against opposing annexes. Then we have a Redain to tax out Rafts. Also pretty good against Sack. So that is what we're trying out. See if this deck has what it takes to compete in the current Pioneer format. KebbieG. So let's see if we can't get some wins here. So he just plays a tap. I don't really want to play that. I want to play that next turn. So I want to probably play Thalia this turn and say go. Next turn I play Anchorage, play a Dinic, which is pretty fine. I'm not sure what I'm facing just yet. Oh yeah, I can't play Dinic. Getcha. Torch the tower. Probably mid-range. Okay, Urborg. Annex, yeah, definitely mid-range. Playing on a War and a Shieldred. Yo. So, next turn I get Dinic. I gotta make sure. The Crowan War. Interesting. Yeah, pick my guy back up. I ain't letting that happen. Playing Anchorage. Go. A Crowan War. Is that for the mirror? Chariot. So basically Gruul mid-range, but with Annex. Cast another Shieldred. And a Dinic. So go. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay alive long enough. Like, he might have another Crowan War, which I was not expecting. So now the Annex deals 4 to him. He has a Mutavault now. Transmog to Atraxa. Okay, so this is Transmog. That makes more sense with the Chariot. No removal, though. That's fine. Let's see if he has a removal. Torch the tower, anything? Bankbuster. Okay. This Wandering Emperor isn't really helping. If I attack, is that good? I could make that a 5/6 first striker. Probably block the cat though, wouldn't he? I think I just have to do it. Or he does it. That's fine.
Anyone who harms my people must continue.
Which is great for me because that stops the lifelink, which I really can't deal with. Play Nahashi, go. So we get to drain him a little bit. Now he might have to be forced to transmog my Shieldred. Let's see the Valgabond. I guess now he has a Fatal Push, which can kill a Shieldred. He has double Beseiju if I play this Annex. Question is how I do this. He probably should Thought Seize me, but he doesn't. Yeah, he has black mana. Alright, so he gets rid of my Annex. That sucks. So, what card am I looking for? Verse doesn't do anything. So I think I put the counter here.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Get rid of the cat. And shove with Nahashi. That hits you to 2. Decline. Play the back half. Okay, so he takes out my... Do I care enough about my Emperor? I think I do. So he goes to 9. Chariot. Now you should turn on the Mutavault. Yeah. Now what? How do I even do this right now? I can't get rid of the Atraxa. Scoop it up. Now what do I have to beat Atraxa? I guess Edict? I don't really like Spell Pierce. I could do No More Lies, right? Maybe that. I don't really like Fatal Push. I think that's fine enough. I mean, Narset actually could be reasonable. And Ego could be fine too. Go down the Emperor's run like that. Anchorage, go. Yes, you have Thought Seize. How did I know? Sure. Nahashi, go. Pyrafine. Kanai. Get rid of a Nahashi. Smack you. Bring back Athalia, I think. Thoughtseize. Throwing War. Play Athalia. Smack. Target Rafine. Get rid of the... Get rid of those two? I'll take an Annex, that's fine. So Annex is pretty based. So he doesn't have the mana for this transmog. Scoops it up. Sweet. I think I run it back. He plays a Verge and a Thought Seize. Take Thalia. Rafine. Tap land, go. Bank Buster. Alright, drop down Nathalia, go. So at this point, don't think I want to play this Takenuma as a land, though. Alright. Shores. I think I hit you. Takenuma. Get something back. Okay, I have to do it now. Get back a Rafine. Say go. So next turn, I could probably play Shieldred. Yeah, I don't think I want to play the Rafine. Clock is slower on Rafine, plus I still can't leave a Plaza. So there's like literally no advantage versus playing a Shieldred, which is just a better card. And it forces the accurate. Yeah, he's going to have to draw there, but... And plus, I want to attack. I think I prefer attacking with a Shieldred. Okay, so you're probably going to Transmog now. Okay. No Transmog. Do you have a land to Transmog? I mean, I have Otawara. I will not be scared to use it. So, no Transmog. Duress. Yeah, sees I got nothing. Play a Rafine. Play a tap Hollow Fountain. Attack. Get rid of the Watery Grave. Well, say go. Fatal Push. And a tap land, okay? And an Annex. That's acceptable, I guess. You're at 4. Okay. Guess what? We have an Annex too. I just need to discard a single card, right? Because you die on my end step. Yeah. Got there. Alright, got that win. Let's get into the next. Through PayPal, I'm offering for $20 play your deck through League. I also give you an article about how to improve the list, and as well as some sideboard guides in very particular matchups. If you want to check out the link, it's in the description. Now, let's get back into the video. Sapland Goo. So far, this deck has been kind of sweet. We're 1-0, and it seems like we're doing a good job with this deck. I mean, this deck has a lot of power. We're facing control, though, which is different. Playing a Hashi. You have a counter? Probably No More Lies. Sure. I think I'd rather have No More Lies countered than, I guess, Rafine. So, to me, that's, like, fine. Alright, Rafine. That resolves. Sadly, the Rafine doesn't see that much play in Pioneer. I'm hoping that Demons actually maybe is enough to make it become something. I don't know what I want to pitch. Yeah, this hand's kind of just cracked. Play an Annex. Probably have a counter for that, though. Absorb. Sure, that just undid every damage I've done. Even though technically I think you shocked yourself one time. Another Annex. 3 steps ahead to do some looting too. I don't think I went Taken. I guess Takenuma is probably better than the Aganju, which arguably isn't very good in this matchup, considering the fact that he doesn't have a lot of creatures. So we just get frisky. No more lands, please. Attempt to cast an Emperor? Sure. So we get you down to 21 to go. You're gonna pop my Plaza? That's fine. Play Nahashi. And then just attack. Question is, when or if I ever try to decide to get rid of Rafine. Maybe I do now. The issue is this Thalia is kind of sus now. It's just like extremely late. He has so much mana already. So Thalia is just not doing a lot. Yeah. He has 2 mana left over. So I think I want to drop down this Wandering Emperor. Pray. Okay. Now we can start making tokens.
Fine. I'm home. We must protect
Say go.
the people.
We have 15 more lands in the deck. We have 26 in total. I wonder if I should be trimming that back some. I mean, our curve stops. Like, 25 might be a little much. So we have a shield road. That's interesting. 3 steps ahead. Draw some cards. Gets rid of some stuff. So I think I want to downtick again. And the next turn I want to pump.
Keep watch for intruders.
There you go. I'm just not sure what I would want to play instead of the lands. So he makes 3 dorks, that's fine.
We have all the training for this.
Attempt to thought seize you. Get rid of the 3 steps ahead. Uptick.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Now he could. So he does not. I guess there's no point to march, right? Do you need to be worried about these halls?
Strike evil where it stands.
He hasn't started to use them yet. So I think here I want a ritual chamber, right? Because it gives me more value up front against this march.
Let your blade do the talking.
Right, because if I put this on this side, he just marches for 3 and calls it a day. And that is not a very winning line. This one, at least it's at 5, so he has to pay 5 and answer my token, which he probably just has a sweeper at this point in the game. I mean, and now he could just...
May justice bring us peace.
Okay, Rafine's interesting. Alright. Field's my land. We do not have another basics. I'm going to decline. Makes a ton of little 1/1s. Are they actually human? No, they're soldiers. Not as good as humans. Alright, so we'll go ahead and see if he has a counter for the Rafine. And I could bait 1 here. I just want him to use I want him to use his mana. See what he has now. Come on. Use it. Verse it.
No quest is easy.
Thinks his Rev. What a interesting card to be playing. Why didn't they put it on this a client with as a mythic? It should have been downgraded. Out of respect for the card. In respect, I mean as in like people would actually invest wild cards into it, but mythic, that's just a waste of wild cards. Oh my gosh, it's more lands. Go. Actually, the hall just beats me. I'm assuming he sees it. Actually, I take 2 here. I assume he just turns on the hall. Okay. Dragon Lord of Ojutai. None of these are demons, though. So I died in my annex. So we definitely cut pushes. Possibly verse. What else? We need mystical. We need Narset. We need no more lies. What else? Edict is okay. It can get rid of a planeswalker. I'd rather just ego for the fun. I think I get rid of a Nahashi, right? Dinnick. Oh, Shelter by Ghost. That seems like the better choice. Keep the Dinnick, go up Spell Queller, and an Edict. Run it like that. And Anchorage, go. I can play Nahashi here. And the next turn we play Thalia. Okay, we did draw land. That is nice. So I think I got combat. Can't attack you. Mill some cards. Decline. Play a Thalia. I can technically dispute before that resolved. Okay, so that's nice. He gets to get rid of a Elspeth, which is good for me. I'm not sure what 3-drop card he could play that I could dispute. It's more of, I think, on my turn. So I think I'm going to go ahead and drop down a Narset. Smack you. Get rid of, take the Annex. Minus. Like another Annex. They go. That is so cracked. Like, the fact that Narset can get the Annex, kind of based. So I think I'm going to go ahead and drop down an Annex. I have a dispute. Just in case. I don't want to decrease my Narset anymore, I don't think. Maybe I lied. I don't know. I don't need a shield grid. Yeah, let's take it to 1. It's fine.
Meditate and prepare.
Take a Thoughtseize, they go. You might have a Deluge right here. And I will flash, snap, counter, or anything you want to do that turn. Yeah. Got it. Think I run it back. I could bring in Redeemed. Is that better than a Wandering Emperor? But I don't think so. So an Anchorage. Applands, they go. So I don't know how I want to do this my next turn. Oh. So Thalia makes it more interesting to play Thalia, right? Go. Because I have another one. It's fine on its own. And I could probably just get a Nahashi down next turn. I think I just hit you as they go. Passes. Tap land. Hit you. Go. March it. Or normalize it. So now we force you to use another removal spell. Can't Teferi yet. You just Emperor minus.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me. This is what you get for hurting my people.
Let's go ahead and double spell. I think that's fine. Go. So he might have a Supreme Verdict. If I had to guess. Probably not a Elspeth. Get lost. 3 mana remaining. Do you make a 2/2 or do you uptick? Okay.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
So I think my target here is definitely attack Wandering Emperor. Bait any kind of removal. Okay. I think I have Annex. Probably baits a removal counter. And then I can just map onto the Nahashi. We do. Crack it on there. Play another land. Crack. They go. So next turn I got another land. That's fine. Teferi. Upticks probably. Shocks himself. Upticks. He has 4 mana available, which I'm assuming is for some sort of counter spell. So he cannot turn on all. But he can turn on an Anchorage, which doesn't really matter, actually. Either way, it's coming through. To a player.
You're not going to win this.
I don't see a point of playing Annex. Let's play a Shield Grid. That should also be a counterspell, yeah. Difference is, yeah, that definitely would have punished it to Fairy more.
Let's skip to the good part.
Gearhulk for a Get Lost. You're gonna Get Lost my Nahashi, sure. I got a bajillion of them. I can't do nothing with them either. So Annex. So I could pay for No More Lies. Nahashi. Crack a map. See what I have. Plaza, crack a map. And Seiko. So next turn I can start leaving up a Plaza. I need to make a 6/6 though. I'm drawing a lot of lands. Yeah, I definitely don't know if 26 is correct. I probably want to trim down to, I don't know what for. I want something that gives me the ability to keep digging for lands. Nahashi does a good job at that. Just milling over and then getting back legendary lands has been so far very nice. So we pay into the chamber. I can't do that, so I think I just go ahead and cast. Do that. He can, however, turn on a Hall. So I think I just let it go. We get lost there. Okay, we do. He waited until we drew a card though, which is weird. I guess we don't draw a card because Narset. Thorn on my side.
Let's skip to the good part.
When he goes digging. So Narset, I think, is actually really good in the current meta, even though I really hate the card. But it does do a very good job at stopping or slowing down ANX. Draws another card. Emperor. Okay, crack on Nahashi. I guess that's fine. That boosts my Nahashi though, so that's, I guess, relevant. I am in a short clock. This Teferi will eventually ultimate in 2 turns. So I need to be able to take it out, which I guess his Edict will help with. But the downside of that is he has a Dovin's Veto. Sadly, Hexproof isn't worded in a way where it could help you in that regard. Like a player permanent with Hexproof can't be targeted spells or abilities your opponent controls. I wish it would be the owner of the source. That would be cooler. Because if it said owner of the source, it'd be so much cooler. Because you could target someone else's, and since I own the source, all right, I'm gonna go smack that Teferi out of here. You gave me a window opening. I'm taking it. And then a second Nahashi. Yo. Yeah, because like then you could use it in other types of applications. If you could just target their thing and make it where they can't target their own thing, but you can, that would be sweet. Take it. Crack map. Or March. I mean, I can get rid of the... So I think first things first. I don't care about his thing anymore, so we'll just go ahead and do it on creature. Absorb.
Run away. My judgment is final.
Okay, he does have a Hall. So I think I want to do it like this. So I don't lose just to Hall. I guess I still do, don't I? Yeah, he literally could beat me this turn. He just marches my 6/6, turns on Hall. Yeah, I did not see that one coming. That was my bad. He texted the Emperor. That is a line. Yeah, okay, I get it. He really wants to play that Elspeth. I don't blame him one bit.
I will defend my own honor.
I need to get rid of the Elspeth.
Still, I could do nothing.
Then that's a go. Yeah, definitely made a mistake. He had lethal. Farewell. Didn't even eat my graveyard to stop this Dinnick.
You are a mighty warrior. I concede.
Yep. Okay. Okay, put it back to your hand. Okay. Are we gonna come back and win this? No. It's not a thing, right? Yep. Passing? What? Thoughtseize. I think we might be winning this game. Dovin's Veto. Turn on an Anchorage. Turn on an Anchorage. Got it. 2-0. Let's get into the next. I am now offering Patreon and locals content exclusive. That includes sideboard guides, budget guides, exclusive videos, as well as other types of content. If you want to check out the link, is in the description. Now, let's get back into the video. A Swan. Thoughtseize. Really is debating about this one. I mean, I'm going to play him in curve, trying to at least. Get rid of the theme. Okay, so go. I'm not going to reveal that I have a Godless Shrine for a little bit. Looks like we're facing Rakdos Demons, the most played deck in the format. Question is, can we beat them? Duress takes my Fatal Push. Nahashi, go. It's like a Fatal Push and Bone. Torch. Cool. Annex. Draws. Tap land. Go. Ish. They play their own Shield Rig. Play my Shield Rig. Good. So that's a wash. Another Annex. You have a removal spell. You can only do push, and that is not enough. Honestly, probably better to attack with the Shield Rig, but play a Thalia. Probably should have done that reverse order. I wasted an extra mana for no reason. Get rid of the Annex. Go. This is going to be a little bit of a grind fast here. I mean, Shieldreds are just kind of annoying when they're facing each other. A Bronco. You're going to turn on the Volt. So you're going to start draining me. I wish I could have multiple Shieldreds on board. That would be so awesome. That's not what I'm looking for. Question is, do I even want to bother turning on this anchorage? I don't think so. Go. Then again, this Plaza of Heroes is not doing a lot, considering the fact that I'm getting kind of hit for 4 every turn now because they annex. Okay, Blade. You don't have enough yet to reconfigure. If you do, I would have done it. Definitely do it. And again, I guess it's not really that great. So considering the fact that I would just block with both, I guess I lose Thalia, but he loses Shieldred, which would be bad. That's not a terrible top deck. I definitely need a Rafine. So I don't know if that's correct or not. I am dying. So he didn't block the Thalia with the Shieldred. Maybe I should have kept that push. Okay. Do we have a Narset? No more life, Spell Queller, Ego. I'm not really a fan of Fatal Push here. Anything else? Edict is okay. Emperor's fine. What is Dinnick doing? Probably not. Oh, again, I don't think I'm a fan of Sheltered. Shelter doesn't seem very good. So I guess maybe I think I'd rather have a Dispute, but not like that. Anchorage, go. Thoughtseize. Thanks to Hay. Annex. Alright, play a Nahashi, go. Question here is, do I want to play Rafine? Tap land. Play a Spell Queller. Hatcha. Mill. Decline. And I definitely could kill my Spell Queller and kill my Nahashi in one final swoop here, but I think it's worth it. I had to at least go for it. I mean, I don't think I was down any cards, right? And basically, I just forced him to use a Go for the Throat on a card that's less important. So let's play Rafine. Say go. And next turn I get Annex. Assuming he doesn't have a Thoughtseize. Fable. We play Annex. Play a land. Hitcha. Get rid of a Dinnick. Say go. Gets rid of double Bronco. Very weird that you're playing Bronco in the stack, though. He could be pushing this to game 3. He plays his own Annex. Harvester. That's like the least impactful card you've casted, I think. Sure, we'll go ahead and play a Courtyard. Now, I think I think I go get frisky. Get rid of the courtyard. Gotcha, go. Okay, Annex is interesting. Now he's gonna be draining himself for 2, I think, with his own. I guess, unless he has a land, he could pay into the Annex. So this just screams is no wait, I guess that's summoning sick. So I guess you're gonna can't really sack the harvester. What are you gonna do? Another harvester. So we go and play Emperor.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelmed.
Put a counter. At this point, I think I'm just gonna try to close this game out. If he can kill my Rafine, he wins. Possibly wins. Otherwise, I think I win. Right? I cast his Annex. Okay. Alright, play a Shieldred. Thalia. Uptick on the Shieldred.
We've got the edge in this fight.
So you take 2 here. He needs a land, and then he needs to make a 6/6 demon to stay alive. That is not playing a land and making a 6/6 demon, though. Yeah, got it. Run it back. Glyphs and Thoughtseize. Seen that coming. Debating here. I don't have white mana. Just an FYI, I poked it. Okay, so you saved me 2 life. Ah, I drew the white source. So I get to get this Rafine down turn 3. Okay, that works. Anchorage. Go. A swamp with an Annex. Rafine. Say go. This is a nice little curve out, really. Question here is, how am I doing it? Do I play Annex, then Shieldred? Are you going to really turn on the Mutavault without really deploying anything else? Okay. It's fine with me. Annex. Hitcha. Ugh. I'm not sure what the opponent's trying to do here. Fable. Then turn on the Volt. And hit me. Okay. So I go to 12. Rafine and a Dennick. Go. I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to play a Shieldred or another Annex? I guess I should decide post-combat. Even though I can gain more life off of a Shieldred with the attacks of Rafine. I think it's just more correct to try to bait the removal in combat to see if I want to Annex or not. You gonna torch it? Take it. Alright, there goes my stuff. Shieldred. Tapland, go. Do I make a 6/6 demon, or do I go for a draw? You have a fatal push? Ah, come on. Try to take 4 instead. Anak's not doing anything now, is it? I will just go out with a land. Okay, 2 and 1 with the deck. Let's get another wrap up. So what do we learn this week about this deck overall? First things first, I think honestly I would just probably cut a waste. That seems like a good choice. Then again, we do play a decent amount of slow lands or fast lands, which is what, 7 of them. So that's kind of weird with a mid-rangey pile. So yeah, I definitely would consider cutting a land or two, trying to fit something else to facilitates it more. I'm not sure what I would want though. Like, we have enough card draw with Anax and with Rafine and potentially even with Nashi. So I don't know what else I would want in that slot. It's not like we could play Fable, right? Or Esper. We could play Enduring Innocence, but then we only have Nahashi, Dinnik, Thalia, Rafine. Maybe that's what I would want to do. Just because I don't think 26 lands is really where I want to be. Let me know in the comment section what you guys thought about this list. What changes would you guys make? I do think this deck is actually pretty reasonable. I'm not sure about the Shelter by Ghosts in the main. But I could be persuaded to maybe move some to the board, or maybe not run it at all. Weirdly enough, I don't think we drew him once in all these matches, which is kind of weird since we're playing 3 copies. I don't know where they were. I guess we constantly did keep sideboarding them out, which was a little weird. So I guess that's your guys' comment would be we just kept sideboarding them out since we kept facing mid-range and control. So. But overall, I like the list. Like I said, let me know what you want me to know in the comment section. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, hit that notification before you head out that door. And until next time, shout out to all my supporters. And if you want to see any other content from me, check out either one of these 2 videos and playlist. And I'll talk to you soon.